On foreign policy, he is the closest thing we've had to an isolationist in decades in American politics who's gotten this far in the campaign. He wants to renegotiate everything with America's allies and friends. He's talked about pulling out of Asia and Europe if our allies don't put more into the pot in financial terms. He says that nuclear proliferation is his greatest concern, but almost in the same breath he says he doesn't care if Japan and South Korea and Saudi Arabia acquire nuclear weapons for their own defense. He seems to think that nuclear proliferation is what happens when the bad guys get nuclear weapons, but in fact nuclear proliferation is what happens when any country acquires a nuclear capability, which is why the US and many other countries, including our allies, oppose nuclear proliferation. He seems to be ignorant about some of the basic concepts of international affairs. He wants to renegotiate in particular on trade. He's talked about imposing 45% tariffs on Chinese goods, imposing tariffs on Japanese goods, Mexican goods, tearing up the TPP. In all of those respects, he basically wants to tear up things and start over. If he becomes president, I think that would be the beginning of the end of the United States as a great power, which would be very bad for the United States, but very bad for America's allies and friends and for the world as a whole. And I think that's one of the many reasons why I think it is highly unlikely that Donald Trump will become the next president of the United States.